ETE Wnwt, Sini Sinet, Uncle Jasaneb, Uncle Wastajed. It's your brother Ausar-em-ka here. Give me just a few moments here. Because we need to cover some matters today. We're trying to do a Facebook Live as well as a Google Live together. Let's see if it works. Let me get on the floor for y'all as well. ETE, Uncle Jasaneb, Uncle Wastajed. Here we go. I'm just setting it up. Just setting it up, family. That's all. Setting it up so we can have a real discussion today. That's what needs to happen today. All right. So it's not going to let me do both from what I see, from what I'm experiencing right now. It's not going to let me do both. So we'll do Facebook later, whatever. The important thing is about to happen right now. So let me talk to my brothers out there, huh? Let me talk to all my brothers out there. Hold on one second. Well, no interference with our discussion today. At all. Because this is real talk today. This is overdue. This is overdue. Let me you can't even see me. You gotta see me. To talk. We gotta talk. Right? It's important that we talk and have this discussion. Because real talk, this is you. So I'm talking to 300, 600, PBG, TFG, Bricksquad, FBG, KTS, No Limit, EBK, BDK, GDK, Black Peastone, all of Chicago. Every ward in New Orleans, Atlanta from Decatur down, North Camden, from 9th and Kimber, we used to stay over there, 5th Street, 7th Street, South, North Philly, Tennessee, Memphis, I'm talking to you, Dolph, I'm talking to you, Gotti, I'm talking to you, Black Youngster, New York, my old block, 144th of St. Nicholas, the Bronx, my Deception, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten, all the boroughs. I'm talking to y'all. Yonkers, I ain't leaving nobody out. Bloods, Crips, California, Pomona, Oakland, LA, Long Beach. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all right now. All the situation across America, Florida, Zopound, I'm talking to y'all right now. And my name is Ausar-em-ka. And there's a problem out here. And I don't care about your spirituality. Don't come in here with, oh, he's this, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Krishna. I don't care if you're Buddhist. I don't care about none of that. None of that's important right now. None of that's important right now. What is important is that you take a look in the mirror to take a look at what's in here and be sincere with yourself today. Be sincere with yourself today. You got communities who can't even walk outside right now because of you. You have communities right now who are scared to take their children to the playground because they might get hit with shrapnel from a stray that was intended to kill an op. You have right now a situation where you can't even go to the store without looking like this. You locked and loaded, yo. Don't get caught lacking, huh? And then y'all being silly. You putting it in the songs and in the records. You're putting it in the songs and the records. And you perpetuate violence and death on a daily basis. And I'm talking to you because I'm you. I'm you. I got the little stab mark here, you know. I've been shot at. I'm you. I'm 43 though. So I'm the graduated you. I'm the graduated you. And your OGs ain't talking to you. Your OGs won't build with you. So is it an OG? Your OG get money, dump it on the block so you go do another hit? Is he an OG? Is he transforming the community like he initially intended to? OG, I'm talking to you. And the bad thing is this. I'm going to talk to Chicago directly right now because y'all seem to be influencing it right now. You and New Orleans with the murder rate. North Camden close behind. Right? That's why I'm talking to you specifically. Specifically. You right now, and this is what kills me, right? You right now have so much influence and power, and you don't even know how to use it. And you know it because you got weirdos typing to you on your Twitter you don't even know. You probably be like, who's this? Oh, yeah. Will you go to the store, buy me a juice, and send it to me in the mail? It'll probably be there, no problem. With some extra lemons. That's how much power you have. And you don't even take advantage of it accordingly. You don't know what to do with it yet, which is why we need to have this talk. Because I hear y'all running around and kill a op, bodied op. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about murdering an op. With that much power, that's all you have to do. That's all you know how to do. And you like each other. You like each other. That's the sad part. All of y'all want to be just like each other. You don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. You be in your house singing your boy's song. You be singing an op song. If I didn't kill for, it wouldn't be right. That's the I don't like. You're singing FBG Duck song right now in the op spot. You're singing your boy from 600's song right now. Come out talking like him, dressing like each other, doing the video like each other. Huh? But somebody died. And because somebody died, you feel a certain way right now. You don't know how to say sorry. You don't know how to make it right. You don't know how to sit down and squash the beef. You don't know how to do this or that. You know what? I just had a drink with one of my former ops. I can't say his name because of what happened. Shot my man in the head, trying to shoot me. I chased him with a meat cleaver, etc., etc. We squashed that. I squashed that. I stepped across the line, right? Because at some point in time, you have to be a grown man. You have to be an adult. You have to be more responsible for your neighborhood and your people, your culture, and the human society out there that you put in danger on a daily basis. You have to do that. You probably have worse stories than I do. Rest your soul, Pina McFall, to the Aku, Uncle Jocelyn, life, strength, and health. I had to hold his neck while he died after he got stabbed in his throat. I held it together. I put the towels in there. He passed away when I ran to the bathroom to go get more towels because Fight for Life had just been invented. And it came too late. Couldn't even get the chopper off the ground because it was so new, such a new program. He would have been okay. I had to hold my boy Gene after they shot him. Pow! Caught him. We in the hotel off of Colfax after a party, and some beef started. I'm holding him. They shot him. He come in the hotel. I'm holding him. Don't move. Don't move too much. I don't know where the bullet's at. Don't move. Don't move. His boy came over and kept covering his face. I said, back up. No, it's my man. No, back up. You don't know a medical situation when you see one. You young. It's your first shooting, not mine. So he died in my arms. Trying to push his homeboy off. Just because his homeboy loved him so much but didn't know what to do. You got worse stories, I know. I see your stories. I see you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. So let me tell you a story from the ancestors, because you may not listen to me. You may not listen to me. You may not listen to them, but you will respect them. You will respect them. So let me tell you a story about a brother named Wnwt, who was a loyalist to his king. The district of Edfu, ancient Egypt. Like I said, your religion means nothing right now. Mine neither. He was called to put an end to a civil war and return it, the location back to a lap of royalty. So the mission of Edfu, and this reads on his stela, it says, Horus brought me into the Septat. That means the king, Horus, brought me into the city of the throne of Horus. That's the name of the city. For life, prosperity, and health. That's what he brought him for. And in order to reestablish order there, I acted immediately. I was delighted that the king wanted to reestablish order there, saying, this is what he said, may he send me there to restore order. I found the domain of Ku'u inundated like a marsh. Ku'u was the brother that he went over there to see, to quell this beef. Disregarded by the one who had the effective responsibility for it and ruined under direction of a wretch. I made a man embrace the slayer of his father, or the one that killed his brother, in order to reestablish the order in the city of the throne of Horus, Heru. How happy was the day on which I found prosperity in this city. I won't permit that ardor of discord prevail again on it. Now that all forms of evil which people hate have been suppressed. You understand? He won't permit that evil discord to prevail again in that city, now that all forms of evil have been silenced, dealt with. This is this brother back in the day, happy to stop a civil war, happy he was endowed with power from the king, from a higher source. Which one of you will stand up on what's right? Which one of you will quell the beef? Which one of you will go squash the nonsense with his enemy? You scared. You scared. And I know you scared. Because I'd be scared too. Because you done too much to each other. You think it's irreparable. You think it makes no sense. You think it may not be able to be done. Why? Because the dead homie got shot. It's too soon. No, it's never too soon. Go squash that beef. Go squash that beef. You the OG now. Is this what you leaving the babies? Huh? Is this what you leaving the babies? Is this your idea of what society's supposed to be? Is this what you are willing to leave the babies? The children in your hood? These are the questions you got to ask yourself today, not tomorrow, today at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Do you want to leave the babies this? Let me ask you this. Since you keeping it gangster, you probably smoking that blunt right now like, oh, this little dude, man. Look. You're going to keep smoking that blunt till it's you being smoked in that blunt on somebody else's record. Huh? And then they're going to name a city and they're going to call it whoever your name is world. That's what you're going to end up if you don't stop. If you don't stop. Which one of you will stand on what's right? Which one of you will reestablish the order in the city? Who won't permit evil discord to prevail and suppress all forms of evil, no matter what the cost? Let me ask you this. If you go to your block right now and you sit down with one of the little BGs on the block, if you sit down with one of the little BG on the block, Suwoo, which one of them will remember why you have beef with the other side? Ha, BD? Ha, GD? Which one of the little homies will remember why you have beef with the other side? Which one of them could tell a story right now? And I ain't talking about the recent shooting. Which one can tell it back from the grain? Which one of them know why it ain't cool to run with this side? None of them. None of them. None of them. Since you're raising them from the cradle to be dead men walking. Huh? Huh, PBG? Huh, Chemo? Which one of y'all will do that? Which one of y'all can go ask that question to them and have them regurgitate the whole situation for you in full? Do that today. Talk to your BGs today. Will you do that for me? Will you do that for you? Will you do that for the mother who might get hit with the straight bullet? Or the baby that might get hit with the straight bullet? Or the 2,000 or however many the body count is now that you keep knocking off monthly? Who started the beef? You don't even know. Do you even know who started the beef? You don't know. You only know recent shootings. You don't even know. Can you look yourself in the mirror and see that you're killing yourself? You are killing yourself. Every time you hit an op. Every time you hit an op. I almost wish the Triple K would have walked through there like they did North Carolina. So you could be forced to unite. So you could be forced to unite. The shame in that is they so stupid, they killing their own too. Kentucky filled with the triple K. They the ones on the most welfare. Kentucky is the biggest welfare state. So I got to go talk to them too. But I wish they would have walked through there on some beef stuff. Because it would have forced you to unite. It would have forced you to squash that beef. I seen you on Twitter like I wish they would. But it shouldn't take that for you to sit down with family, with kinfolk, and squash and quell the nonsense. Little MBK in New Orleans. And the other two brothers. It shouldn't have took that little brother to get killed. He wasn't even killed by one of y'all. It shouldn't have took him to get killed. It's on camera how he passed away. But it shouldn't have took him to get killed for y'all to come together. Do you understand? Do you understand? Let me read a little bit more from Monk Tiffy real quick. Just so you can understand how he's perceived, how he perceives himself and how the city perceived him. He said, I am the vanguard of the men and the rear guard of the men. I was a man who found the solution when it was lacking in the country, thanks to prudent plans. That's supposed to be you. Stop worrying about, I can't get caught lacking. I ain't telling you put your gun down. You got beef right now. I'm telling you, start to find the solution with a prudent plan. He says, I was a man of the skillful word who knew how to gather his courage. The day when it was necessary to federate the three septot, the three cities. For I am a champion without peer. I was a man who spoke out freely when the people were silent on the day when it was necessary to sow fear when Upper Egypt was silent. Upper Kemet was silent. He used his voice. He was the voice of ancient Kemet. He was the voice of the ancestors. He should be the voice for you now. Because you're silent. You're quick to smoke an enemy, but you ain't never sat down to see why it was beef and squash that beef. He goes further. He says, as for everyone to whom I extended my hand, no misfortune was ever caused by him, because my heart is as sealed and my intentions excellent. But all ignorant ones, all wretches who stand against me, have received according to what he gave. Oh, misfortune will be said about one who is accused by me, because I have made that his hull will take water as that of a boat, because I am a champion who doesn't have an equal. This is real heart. This is real sacred blood. Some of you will go to church and Christ will be your sacred blood. Some of you will go to the masjid and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make you sacred and unify your religion today. Some of you will go to a Krishna temple, a Buddhist temple. I will be at the Per Ankh, the cyber Per Ankh. I'm here now. Talking to you on the internet with the sacred blood of Aset from the emblem on her belt. Treat your blood sacredly. Can't see him as an op, because when you shoot him, you shoot yourself. You kill you every time. You already love each other, Stilo. Y'all talking? Y'all using the same slang? Who made the slang? Who made squad? Who made clout? Huh? This stuff we used to use back in the day, but y'all done reformed it. Y'all done made it a big thing. For you, for your credence, for your clique, for your era. Huh? But where are you getting it from? The supposed enemy. Look yourself in the mirror today before you go on that who ride. Before you go on the who ride on the other side. And make note to yourself that his blood is sacred. He came over here from the same lineage on the ship as you. How'd you become enemies? Neighborhood, you may not even own land in. You probably don't even own your building. But I see you like this. I see you counting all these hundreds. What store did you set up? What school did you go fund? Huh? I ain't gonna tell you stop selling drugs. You ain't gonna listen to that. You ain't gonna listen to that. That makes totally no sense to you. I ain't gonna stop the money flow. You may be supporting your mother like I had to do. When she lost her job, she quickly got back on that horse and handled business. Make no mistake. But for a second, she fell. She had to look for me to handle that business, and I did. And I did. But which one of you will be a champion without equal and step across and say, come here, fam. It ain't got to be like this. We don't have to move like this. It's not necessary that we continue to beef like this. I told you in the beginning. I just sat down with one of my supposed ops. We always loved each other, Stilo. It got funky for a minute. My side wasn't losing. I just was smart. I said, yo, come here. You younger than me, number one. And this ain't going to keep going on. Somebody ain't going to make it. And I know me. And he was receptive because I remembered how the beef started in the first place. Wasn't even my beef. Your BGs don't know why. Some of your OGs don't know why. But you'll roll outside to make somebody die. But you haven't crossed the line to go see what's up. Why are we doing this? Because you think it's corny. It's corny till the dead homies, you at the dead homies funeral and you making a t-shirt, huh? Then it hit. You quick to go kill, but you ain't quick to chill. All of y'all like the same thing. You want to puff that blunt. You want to chill with a honey. I understand. I understand. You want to make that money. Understand how big it would be if you all got together and threw a concert right now. Think about all the enemies in your hood right now in their prospective areas of Chicago, of New Orleans, of California, of New York, of North Camden. If you sat down and did a concert, since you keep putting each other's names in your music, if you threw a unity rally, sat down with each other, and threw a truce, I know you like money. That's like a summer jam overload. You understand? It's like super summer jam. That's how much power you have right now that you are letting fall down. That's how much money you are leaving on the table right now. Because you don't respect yourself. You can't look yourself in the mirror. You won't talk to yourself, which is why I'm talking to you now. You won't do it. Go do it. You know how much money you would generate? You know what you could do with that money for your hood? You understand the split that you can make. Do you understand you can say this gate supports such and such. This gate will support such and such. This particular gate will such and such community. And then all the cliques, all the hoods, all this will go through the gate that they know supports their community. The people who take that money, I'm just playing it out for you right now. People who take that money can start a bank, can start a school, some of the best teachers, some of the best equipment in the school, can do renovations for apartments that need it, housing that needs it. Because until you go to school and pick up a skill, you will forever be on that block serving your people death. At what point in time do you say, I can squash this beef? That's not my enemy. That's me with a misunderstanding. When do you become a champion unmatched by your peers? Like the brother Wnwt? When do you sit down and strategize a plan that cannot be destroyed? Keep waiting on the deity to come save you if you want to. He ain't done it yet. And your dead partner's a testament to that. My dead partner's a testament to that. What are you waiting for? Let me give you some prophecies. This is one from Wnwt. She said, Wnwt said, I show you the land in turmoil. The weak armed is strong armed. One salutes him who saluted. I show you the undermost, uppermost. What was turned on the back turns to the belly. Man will live in the graveyard. The beggar will gain riches. The great will rob to live. The poor will eat bread. The slaves will be exalted. Gone forth or gone from the earth is the city of On, the birthplace of every god. You understand? The beggar will now be rich. The former great will have to rob. The poor will have food for their mouth. The slave, the bum, the one who started the beef will be exalted. Let me give you another prophecy from Wnwt. Each man's heart is for himself. One gives only with hatred to silence the mouth that speaks. To answer a speech, the arms thrust a stick. One speaks by killing him. Speech falls on the heart like fire. One cannot endure the word of mouth. This is you right now. Every time a song comes out about your homie, it falls on your heart like a fire. And you can't endure. You can't speak eloquently with your brothers anymore. Hey, family, when the last time you said hello to a neighbor? That's how I know this ain't like the 80s and 90s. When the last time you said hello and didn't feel like you was in danger? Only hatred comes out of your mouth. You are F-bomb central. Most of you. Most of you. Most of you. Dare to be great. Dare to be great. At what point in time will you start to take the time to educate yourselves? You love money so much, why you ain't trading Forex? Why you ain't trading on the stock market? Why you ain't putting money on a lien so you can start to get money from real estate, get money off the taxes, get money off of the fines paid because you put money on a lien and the bank paid it or the person paid it, so you get all that money back plus some. And if they don't give it back, you end up owning the property. Hello. You're going to keep running around with these characters who supposedly care about you, that are big in whoever's community, conscious community, or Hebrew, or whoever. They ain't did nothing for you yet. I ain't asked you to push the like button. I told you come here so you could listen. So you could start to understand. So you could start to come back to people, to civilization. So you can start to be like Wnwt, again, your ancestor. What do the people of his city say about him? They wrote it. They said the heredity prince, the count, the chancellor of the king of Lower Kemet, that's Egypt, the sole companion, the lector priest, the leader of the prophets, the leader of the army, the leader of the mountainous region, the leader of the interpreters, the great leader of the city of the throne of Heru and the rural area, Ankh-Tifi, the excellent one who is true of voice, the one who is praised by his entire city. Not for violence, not for killing his brother, but for squashing the beef with his brother. Who better perceived as the great one than the person who steps across the line and squashes the beef? Squash the beef with a beat. That's what you need to do. Go and put it to music. 600, 300, FBG, PNB, PNG, whoever, doing a track together. Huh? Dirk and Gotti and Black Youngster doing a track together. With Juicy J co-starring. Huh? Huh? 21 Savage. My New Orleans rap. MBK. You understand? Doing a track together. Jeezy Gucci doing a track together. Squashing that old beef. Knock it off. Because it ain't going to get you nowhere. It ain't going to get you nowhere. You know it and I know it. And I know you're tired of coming outside like that. Which one of you would dare to be great? Which one of you go tell your brother, I'm sorry? Which one of you say it's my fault, my bad? You know what? We shouldn't have did him like that. Let's do a track together. Let's smoke to their memory. Light one up for the homies. We burn incense for the dead the same way. We burn incense for the Aku. We say our grace and ask them to eat from the plate first. Then I take my portion. You understand what I'm telling you? You understand what's at stake? This is your life on the line right now. So you can't keep falling short with excuses. We don't rock with them. You can't keep falling short like that. There's so much more for you to do than what you're actually doing. It's that time. Gentlemen, ladies, this ain't just the men. Some of you women is out here toting guns too. Acting unwomanly. I need y'all to squash that, yo. The world needs you to squash that. The Black community needs you to squash that. You got us looking crazy out here. Real talk. You got us looking real crazy out here. You see me on the ground? I'm on the floor so we can be eye to eye. So you could be above me right now. Look down. Look down. If you look down, you'll feel fortunate about what you have and what's above you. You won't chase what's above you. You'll be content because you can look down and see what you've accomplished. You need to have some type of sense of accomplishment today. You understand? So we needed to have this talk. We shouldn't have to keep having the same talk. You need to expand your mind. You need to expand your community. You need to quell the beef with your peers. You need to get an ethics code. You can't keep shooting babies on accident. What if we start turning our backs on you when you do that? Huh? You can't keep finding the op and popping the op. Turn around and make a rap record sound just like the op's record. So you bit his rap style. You biting his stilo. You taking from each other. You copy each other because you like each other. So move with each other as one unified unit. This ain't difficult. This ain't difficult. These other cats, they come in your community, they want money from you. They want your cash. I want your mind right. You understand? I need your mind right. I need you to move like you should be moving. Huh? I need you to stop taking the childhood of the black youth away by not allowing them to go to school in a safe zone, by culturing them with death from the time they come out. Oh, little BDK, oh, little GDK, oh, little cuz going, oh, little blood, okay? Understand what you're doing when the children see that. I'm not going to tell you stop being a clique or a squad. That's not the problem. The problem is the affairs that you encircle yourself with and that you join in. That's the problem. Huh? That's the problem. So at some point in time, rewind this if you need to. If you forget, rewind this. Remind yourself of what you're supposed to be. Go take the steps. Go look in the mirror before you go shoot an op and say, I'm killing myself today. See if you can still go do it. Go kiss your son. Go kiss your daughter. See that same op as your son or your daughter, because that's who it is. That's who you killing. You're killing the black community. You're killing your own. You're killing yourself. If you want to kill yourself, put it to your head. Stop playing games. That's what he said on the old movie. Huh? That's what he said. He said, don't mess around with it, boy. Put the gun to your head and do it. Save us some of the trouble of having to deal with your bad aim on the street. You missing. Or you killing somebody else's dad. Or you shooting somebody's mama. Money mistakes are one thing. Bad aim is another. Somebody mess up your money, there are rules to the street. There are rules to the game you play. You don't like the rules? Get out the game. Wall Street awaits you. Real estate awaits you. That's where people become billionaires. You guys don't seem to be doing that. Some of you can't even change your project. You can't even buy a new car. So are you hustling or hustling backwards? But yet you think you're making a difference. You surviving and you bringing us down when you survive. So die already or come back and assist because you have power and you don't even know how to use it. But we just discussed some methods that you can use it. Start to use it. Make a difference. And you'll be unheralded. You'll be way above your peers. Use your peers with you. Bring them with you. That's your power source. Stop shooting at your power source. Stop shooting at your resource. It's not that difficult. Uncle Jocelyn, life, strength, and health to you all. Remember who you are. Be an Ausar. Be a universal soul. Stop killing yourselves. Stop the beef.